Technoblade, where have you been all this time? Well, you see, I've been farming potatoes in Skyblock. It all started months ago. I just got in a set of superior armor and wanted hot potato books to upgrade it. I could have just bought some from the auction like a normal person, but if Hypixel has taught me anything, it's that if you have a problem, the answer is slavery. So I had 20 potato minions with 20 enchanted lava buckets, 20 super compactors, and with this setup, I was making about 242,000 potatoes per day. And I was already top 50 in potatoes. I decided at that moment that I was going to be the #1 potato farmer. First, I needed to get more minion slots, and after spending many hours, I finally unlocked the 22nd minion slot. My last hidden weapon was the farming crystal, which increases the speed of nearby farming minions by 10%. I could only fit 12 minions in that radius, but I thought, you know what, whatever, I'll just make a second farm crystal. And so, the potato pyramid was complete, yielding 309,000 potatoes per day. I discovered a forum post from September in which a user named I'm a Squid Kid bragged about being ranked #1 in potatoes. By stalking his profile, I found another post weeks later in which he suggested he was now around 7 million potatoes. By putting these two data values on a grid, I could calculate the slope to estimate his average daily potato yields. I mean, it's not like I could just go to his island and look at it. Wait, that worked? But what I found shocked me to my very core. This man made 8 potato 11 minions, and then he painted the Mona Lisa! He was already 7.5 million potatoes ahead of me. Even if all my minions magically became level 11 at that very moment, it would take 107 days to catch up. If I wanted to defeat a man that had descended into potato madness, I would have to take his insanity and triple it. The potato pyramid was no longer enough to fit all my minions within the farming crystals radius. So I built the Potato Dome! Boasting 5 floors, the Potato Dome could fit all 22 expanded minions. And yet I knew, in my heart, that it wasn't enough. I'd done it. I discovered a critical flaw with Squid Kid's potato farm. His minions were too close together. When they're too close together, they'll start trying to plant in spots the other minions already planted and get stuck in an infinite loop, dragging down the overall farm's potato output by as much as 90%. So I decided to look into alternate fuel sources for my minions. So I got a bunch of hamster wheels, which give twice as much of a boost, 50%, but for only a day. I was finally making good progress. Until one day, when I went to AFK on his island again. Oh god, he's online. What do you want? You AFK'd on my island for 12 hours! But after a few days, I ran out of hamster wheels, and I had to resort to my final weapon, the catalyst. The catalyst is the strongest fuel source in the game, tripling your minion output. With the power of catalyst, my potato output skyrocketed, and I put that all back into leveling up my minions, and yet Squid Kid had been so dominant on the potato leaderboards that he was still 3 million potatoes ahead. I kept AFKing on his island. Until one day, 2 guys I'd never heard of before